Boo, 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 boo. Hey up, good morning. Oh, Zwift Bambino. Which route is that? Which route is that? I'll have a quick look. Hello everybody, good morning. If you're just joining, should explain what happened this morning. So, well, actually, I should explain what happened last night. So the plan was to stream from 8 o'clock this morning, or at least get on the bike at 8 o'clock this morning. That didn't happen because we didn't get back from the cinema, the movies, until 11:30 last night. So when my alarm went off at 7, I snoozed it. So that's why we're here now. My other plan was to do the time trial, the CTT time trial at 9 a.m. And then I was told about tomorrow's Virtuoslow race on the Innsbruck, the KOM, the climb that we did the other night, or the last stream rather. And so my appetite was whetted for that, because there's always a good field for that, and I thought that would be a good live stream. So then I thought, well, which one's going to be best? Like, should I do a TT today and then do that on Sunday, or shall I just do like some general endurance riding today and then look at that Virtuoslow race tomorrow? And I've gone with that. I've gone with that because otherwise I'd be doubling up like today and tomorrow. So I hope you don't mind that. It means that hopefully my legs will be in a little bit better condition tomorrow. So today just gonna chat and ride. So I'm just looking to see if there's anything that I can join and while away some time. So I thought I'd live stream it because, well, I thought I would cancel the live stream at first, but then I thought, no, I'll live stream it. I'll live stream it because there could be somebody out there who's riding on Zwift right now and they're just about to climb off because they've had enough. And maybe this provides a little bit of extra motivation to stay on the turbo because I'm just about to get on it. Sounds crazy, but I often get messages from people saying, I'm glad you started to stream. That really whiled away some time for me while I was doing my zone 2, etc. So 7 minutes. So there's quite a few events, then, isn't there? There's quite a few events. We could just do Tour de Zwift again. That would be over an hour. What else have we got? Oh, my mouse is gone again. Maybe it's because my fingers are cold. Oh no. I wonder if the trackpad is giving up the ghost. Oh, it's back again now. Bo, 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 bo. So I was just checking the chat. Hello, chat. Good morning. No, I didn't have to use a kayak. It's actually bone dry. It's actually really dry here. But it's like 45-mile-an-hour winds. So it's one or the other at the minute. It's like, okay, let's go for a ride. It's dry. Ah, hang on a minute. We're going to get like blown into a ditch. Yeah. Right. I need to pick something. I need to do something here. Something that's not... Or I could just double up. What have we got? We've got 5 minutes until... This is like candy for your eyes, isn't it? There's so much going on here. And there's not... Well, there is a filter, but... that won't change anything. Only sure. No, that's pointless. Type. Yeah, where's that Zwift Fondo? Oh, that doesn't come up. Okay, the next. Alright, well, this narrows it down a little bit more. So these are the ones I'm going to avoid. Climbers Points Race. DVR Sunday Race. What route is that on? Hang on a minute. It's worth checking some of them because this is my thought process. I mean, I can enter a race, but it depends what course it is and if it's going to be... If I'm going to be forced to ride a bit harder than... What time is it? No. DBR. Oh, it's the Zwift game's epic. Oh, I can't do that. That's flipping... I suppose we could do that, but I'm going to get dropped on the climbs. Do we do that? It's not actually as hilly as I thought it was. Actually, no, it's not hilly, is it? It goes all the way around. It's all the way around the coast. It's 80 kilometers. That's about 2 hours ride. That's decent. Like that's decent. That is a possibility then, the DBR, because it's not as... I'm looking at the course here, folks. The Zwift Games 2024 Epic course. Yeah, it goes around, like, it stays in downtown Utopia, does a couple of the short punchy climbs, the hilly KOM, and then and then it does Titans Grove, and then it does a lot of flat road all the way around to the grade, and then you got to do the jungle, and then it's kind of back down to downtown. So that's a possibility. I'm just gonna mark that one. Now then, let's filter the group right. I know there's gonna be loads here, so Tour de Zwift, not really fussed. Okay, so this is what's happening in the next hour. 29k. The only one that stands out there is the 100 miler. The Saturday 100 miler here. Bigger loop. Money probably well, starts at the same time, so I'd just be doing the same amount of riding if I was to, because I'm doing a minimum of 2 hours today. Well, obviously I'm not going to do 100 miles in 2 hours. The DBR one fits. It's a more appropriate fit. What about so like a bigger loop? Not 100% sure what that is. Sorry everyone, this is what I normally do before I get on the stream, but have I passed it? Big fat. Oh, there's big loop. So bigger loop is going to be here then. Ah, there it is. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, they're doing the big climb. Oh, DBR. DBR it is then. Right, DBR. There we go. There's my thoughts. Off we go to DBR. We've already entered, haven't we? Right, so we can just ride. Let's just ride on the classic. Right, well, I'll let that load. I'm gonna. What? Why am I not wearing any socks? What is this crime? Where have my lightning socks gone? Absolute scenes. That's not good. Can't be having that. Right, got some time to kill. Got half an hour. Got half an hour to kill. Oh, sorry, no, I've only just seen this. Do the tour. Perfect for tomorrow's race. Yeah, well, the truth is, folks. So the truth is, I ain't got a lot of time this morning. My mother-in-law is coming over, and so oof, that was lucky. So Charlie's gone out now to pick her up. And so I'm on kind of limited time. I'm on limited time. Oh. Should we just leave it? There's no socks. Should we go over that? Okay, look, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna grab some energy, maybe a couple of gels, and then we'll get cracking. Yeah, I gotta leave this on. It's like 6 degrees, 7 degrees in here at the minute. I need to warm up a little bit. Right. Be right back. Oh, so cold at that. There we go. Bottles. Or bottle. Got 2 bottles now. And I just found the other widget for my crock. It came off and I just found it on the grass. Upside down, so that's why I probably couldn't see it before. There you go. Happy days. Right then, let's do some riding. Got my gels. I can sit there. Thank you, Tickr. Oh. No socks. What is this? Oh, come on, Robin. What's everyone's plans today? And anyone riding as well? Planning to ride? Riding indoors again? It's not a bad day out there, Phil, other than 50 miles per hour winds. I barely made it down the garden path. MK Lightweight, did I see correctly on Instagram your super lightweight build? Using brisk wheels. Was it? I think. Ah. Yeah, nice day for a one-way ride, a one-direction ride. Oh, nice, taking inspiration there with the Innsbruck QM and the leg snap efforts. Interested in being coached? I'm pretty sure you have inquired, haven't you? I got the notification. You just have to beg my pardon. I haven't had time to respond. Oh, 90-minute over-unders. Tasty. Alfarius, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Gradually warming up now. Snap, Phil, snap. Mine's 99% as well. Good morning, Mel. Good morning. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Settling in. We've been here a year now. Can you believe that? A year already. Time flies, doesn't it? Yeah, Charlie's alright to live with, to be fair. Phil's asking the stream how to... Any tips for getting through a 7-hour turbo ride? It's funny you mentioned that, Robin, because that's where we were last night. Watching the two towers. And it's why there's a slight change of plan to the stream. Oh yeah, Jay Vine was on one, wasn't he? The Aussies have got that home advantage. Hey Cubone! Do I also use a fan in the cold shed? Yes I do. I just use one fan in front of me. It's the Wahoo Headwind, so it blows directly at me. I sometimes use like a cheaper like directional fan to the side, but it's not warm enough yet. It has been getting up to like 15 degrees at the end of some of my streams though. Like I got in here earlier and it was like 7 degrees. It's now 9 degrees, but I haven't opened any windows yet. I will do now. A few extra minutes before we get in that pen. Speaking of motivation, Phil, the Ghost is good motivation on routes, on courses, and segments. I really enjoy it. Not that I've used it often, but like as a reference point. But it's nice if you're doing like, I don't know, thinking of a Zwift route that maybe takes 30 minutes or an hour, and not that you're trying to always beat it, because you might sometimes end up pushing yourself more than you want to, but it's just nice. Like visually you could be like, oh, I wonder if I like, because I like doing this out on the road, if I have a known route that takes me X amount of time, but I've ridden it with quite variable power, I like try and ride it with the smoothest steady zone 2 power type of effort, see where that time lines up, and then it's like playing a game. Like, oh, where do I lose time? Where do I gain time? More often than not, you obviously lose the time on the climbs, but then you'd maybe gain a second or two back on a descent because you're pedaling, or you might even gain on the flat because you're, like when you're doing variable power, you're obviously reacting to the terrain, or just riding with other people. And if you keep power steady, you learn that you burn less matches, but you also can also cover ground sometimes just as fast, depending on where you spend those matches. I'm coming for you, PB, I'm coming for you. Ha! The ghost of fitness bad. $200 meters. I'm just in front. It's marginal. $3 meter gap. You can afford to ease off and soak up the atmosphere and pull the archer. Oosh. Alright, we better join this event. There's less than a minute to go. And we're going to change these socks, for goodness sake. Let's put some socks on. Lightning socks. There's a glitch. There we go. Although you shouldn't see any lightning from me. You shouldn't see any lightning. Although, given this is a race, and I'm going to try and ride the race as easy as possible, it means I'm just going to try and, if I do make an effort, I'm going to make that one effort count, and try to avoid riding like medium hard. And we're going to go straight uphill straight away, so that's not going to help the situation, but let's see how we get on. Lincoln Actors group is big. It's huge. Steady è stato. Oh, jackroot and grazier. Maybe I picked the wrong event. Maybe. I might need to move up. Let's just call that the warm-up, shall we? Now the rest of it is on too. Still a good group here. It's a good sized group. And there's more that I think here will get back on, don't you think? So that should be nice. Be nice to roll in a big group. Where's Jack gone? Is he attacked? Is he one of the riders off the front? I think he might be. Ah, look at the group getting back on. Look, it's in the top corner. It's just like really strung out. Look at that. Go on, folks. Once you make that bridge, stay in the draft. Hey, I'm Mark. Hey, good morning, Mush. Sorry, I missed that. Not directly, Mark. Not directly. As in, like, a runner that's just starting out cycling. The recommendation for people getting into cycling really is to just ride a bike. At least for the next 6 to 12 months, and not necessarily think about structured training. Just remaining consistent, riding your bike a couple of times a week, and just doing that for 6 months to a year, because you'll probably naturally see progression anyway. And most people that come from other sports, they often come with a lot of prior experience and knowledge of not just training but knowing their body. Okay, let's keep it grey and blue, please, for now. Quite a few greens in this blob, mixed with the reds. Alright, we're heading to the snaky roads of Titans Grove. Where did the TT, so basically what happened this morning was, or what happened last night, was we went out to see a movie, we got home really late, and then I missed my alarm. The other thing is, tomorrow is the Virtue Slow race, which is usually a good competition, so I thought I'll save my legs today and just do a couple of hours of just general riding, and then tomorrow we'll do the Virtue Slow race, because it goes up the Innsbruck KOM, which will obviously be really cool, and I do enjoy racing there. And yeah, I was like, well, do I do the effort this morning in the TT, knowing I've got that tomorrow, when I could probably push myself more tomorrow, because it's a hill climb race, it's a climb race, so whereas this morning doing the TT, on second thoughts, it probably would have been a subpar performance, so that's why. I'm balancing what I think would be good on stream versus the training as well, so that's why the decision was made, because, you know, doing a TT is beneficial to me, but I know for the stream tomorrow is probably better. Thank you, Milan, appreciate that. But that's why I'm still streaming this morning, just in a different capacity, but I appreciate that. Zone 1, Zone 4. Hey, don't forget, any new viewers watching, don't forget how long I've been cycling for. When you're comparing people to people, I've been cycling since 2008, so it's always important to remember. Now this could get a bit spicy now. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen the sky that colour. That's really pretty. My current FTP
365 watts, and I can hold that for maybe 40 minutes, 45 minutes at a push, like to exhaustion. Oh, some big attacks. You can see everyone sprinting at the front. It's in a line. This is where it gets dangerous now. Why do I ride Zone 2 endurance rides? Generally, anywhere less than 230, 240 watts. Anything less than that is usually where my endurance rides fall. The long steady ones. The all day rides, whatever you want to call them. More often than not though, I do my endurance rides on heart rate and feel. Hey, morning, Nico. How you doing? Oh. What are you doing this weekend? What riding are you doing? Well, that last 10 minutes was a bit more colourful than I thought. Oh, nice, Nico, nice. Lovely. Lovely way to compliment as well when you're doing that tomorrow. What, which time slot are you doing? There's two, isn't there? There's one in the morning, one in the afternoon. I always struggle in the afternoon one because I've usually had a big like Sunday meal, Sunday dinner. So I always struggle in the afternoon one because I might do the morning one. It's a good course though, isn't it? It's a good course. I was saying I did the Tour de Zwift the other day. And obviously it went up to the top. And I was saying to the stream that I can't remember the last time I raced up it. Like we used to have a lot of elite races up there. Like 5 years ago. And used to really enjoy them. I really enjoy that side as well, that way up. I don't enjoy the other way up as much. There's too much like up and down. And when it goes up, it's like really steep. Ah, nice, Nico, nice. I'll make for a very painful stream then. I think I might just stop riding now. You know, I think maybe I'll just drop off the back of this group and just do some zone 1. Question to Ed, what's the most overrated workout in your opinion in cycling? That's the wrong question to ask. There's no such thing as an overrated or underrated workout in cycling because all workouts are important. In the last decade or so, there's been too much hype around certain workouts, and then other workouts have been like told they're junk and they're rubbish, and then surprise, surprise, it all comes back around again. In my experience, there's no such thing as an overrated or underrated workout. I'm not having a go at you there, by the way. That's just my... That's just what I think on that. Alright, well, we'll catch you tomorrow, Nico. We'll catch you tomorrow. Well, when I say catch, I mean see you tomorrow. I don't mean... I don't mean catch. Potentially, as in catch you in the race. We will see. Yeah, we'll just have to see what I weigh in at tomorrow, though. Oh, it's like my Achilles heel at the minute when it comes to the climbs in Zwift with all you strong guys. My watts per kilo is like... My watts are really fab. My watts per kilo. Just a little bit off the mark. Not by much, but just a little bit off the mark. Go on, Phil. They just bite. They just bite as you get further in. Yeah. Well, I did follow Hayden in Yorkshire, but that suited me more. So when I followed him, it was like easier for me because although he was pushing big watts, the watts per kilo, I was able to stay with him. But on a flat course, like where you went away with him there, I would have stood no chance. You know, for that flat downhill section of Mercury, I'd have been struggling there to hold the wheel. That's what's amazing about cycling, isn't it? Different people, different abilities, different strengths, weaknesses, different sizes, different weights, different power. Everyone has their thing. What am I weighing in at, Otto? Well, recently about 64, 65, 66. That's where it's been fluctuating. But more often not, 65. Morning, Josh. Thanks for jumping on. Good to hear from you. Good to hear from you. Why is it stringing out? Calm down. Not now. Wait until we get to the next climb. This is supposed to be the easy bit. Steady. Don't do it. I need to be like mid-pack so I can see when it's all kicking off. It's deceptively hard, this road. You think it's flat, but look at this. Another little Kickr. Thank you very much for the bike maintenance tips. It's going to get some TLC on Tuesday, hopefully. You don't have to put up with it. You can mute me. I'm the one that hears it non-stop. Thank you, Josh. I've not ridden them much yet, to be honest, because the weather's been so foul. Yeah. Yeah, but Constance rides at like 4+ watts per kilo, doesn't he? It's a bit hard. Jack, I'm too unfit to ride this hard to the end. Coming from an EF Pro. Oh wait, he probably has. Unless he's had an off-season, obviously. Any races in the Alps planned? It's still coming together. It's still coming together. Well, but how come you've all... How come you all managed to get on Constance at the same time? Do you all plan to meet up and ride together? I've got a couple of events this year that I want to do in the summer, but I've actually got a something that I don't do, I'm not very good at, is budget for these things, and I end up like, well, probably doing myself no favours. So I need to do that. I need to see what is possible on my budget, basically. When I say budget, I mean that's basically just what I earn from coaching, not and well, no, from YouTube as well. But the partners I work with, there's no budget as of the moment I speak. That's something that's probably not talked about enough. Maybe it's assumed that there's a budget, but that's something that's more like as and when the moment arises. But hey Ruben, how you doing? You're not on the bike this morning, obviously. Virtual gearing takes me getting used to. It's fairly similar to electronic gears, to be honest, out on the road. Yeah, but how are you all online at the same time though? Like, do you all decide a time and a place? Cheers, Josh. Thank you very much, sir. Also, a very good student as it happens. No, so that's the things I gotta do. I gotta do budget. Is that every Saturday? Yeah, I know you can see on the companion app. I just wondered, like, if you all just do endurance on Saturday. Usually, if you're racing on Sunday. I think most of you do, don't you? So I need to do budget. I need to go through the list of events that I have that I want to do and see, because I know now how much it does cost to go to Europe and do these events. I then need to budget and see like how many I can do, because I can do probably at least 1 or 2 events a month, but they can't be in Europe twice a month or once a month, because that's way too expensive. Oh well, it's way out of my budget then, really. So my options are to like just finally choose which events I really want to do. So for example, you know, the Étape de Tour last year was one I really wanted to do. You know, like I really want to go back and do the Maratona, but like I said, because of how close they are and how much traveling I have to do and the cost, I couldn't justify it last year. So we'll see if that's different this year. The great thing is that again, it's down to the community and the support really from you lot. Not only like every year does YouTube pay me more, the monetization, which means I can get to do more, but also those of you that have asked for coaching and come on board, whether it be for a 6-month stint or an event, or those that have been with me now for a good couple of years. I don't really have any other passions as such, so you're kind of supporting my racing and my traveling in that respect, so much respect to you. Thank you very much. It's a dream job. I've never taken it for granted, as I've been doing it for a number of years, racing my bike for a living as such, but now in a slightly different capacity. I'll have a look at those events, Nico. I'll have a look at those. What's the big one in Austria, the Rad Marathon? The you know the one I'm on about. Well, you joke, Phil, but it has been a massive help. That's the Alp Cycles family. Shout out to Alp Cycles. If you're looking for any European trips, bespoke trips, or any entries to any of the big European Grand Fondos or events, Alp Cycles are your people. And they're my people. Yeah, I know, lottery. Yes, indeed. I know. Yeah, good point, Otto. So, some events that I've been to in the past, I've worked with like their social media team, their marketing team, and so in exchange for like an entry and possibly travel expenses, I would just create content around that event. So that's happened on a few occasions, and I just mentioned Alp Cycles there, so I've done some content for them whilst also getting, you know, support at an event like the Von 2 Gran Fondo, for example. So it's not just, yeah, there's obviously different ways of sort of getting to these events, and it's why I think, you know, like, the content created inside of an athlete's lifestyle or profile now is quite an important one, because it opens up so many doors if you do it, you know, in the right way, and if you do it long enough and you build that community and the relationship obviously with the brands or even the events, it opens up amazing opportunities. It's why it's so important now, you know. And it is hard, don't get me wrong, like, you know, it's obviously what I love to do, but it's not just riding a bike, you know, if that makes sense. That's almost the easy bit. Is that the 300-kilometer event you did, Nico? Was that the 300-kilometer event that you did? I can't remember if it was. I don't know if it was 300k now. That is good, Josh. Yeah, it is crazy to see what cyclists come. That's right. It was only natural anyway. You know, that natural development was always going to come. Like, you look at the types of, you know, types of content now that comes out of any race anywhere around the world, you know, and it's, if you haven't uploaded something to Instagram or YouTube or whatever, you know, highlight reel or whatever it is, within the first day of that race finishing, you know, you need to, like, there's just content everywhere, isn't there? Hey, 30k an hour is no joke on that elevation and distance, man. Fair one. I mean, GCN been around for ages, haven't they? I mean, 2 million subs. They're obviously going to reach people who aren't even in the sport. But it comes a certain amount of responsibility with that amount of reach as well. Never neglect the aero, Nico. Never neglect the aerodynamics. You're living in the wrong place, Josh. You need to live in like Calpe or Mallorca. Little wind, or only wind in one direction most of the time, and yeah, smooth roads. Oh wow, first time! Oh, you're gonna love it, Darren. You're gonna love it. Oh yeah, the traditional early flight. That's an interesting question. I think Team Sky and the Olympic Games and Great Britain track success was probably where we saw the real boom. But since the Olympic Games, or like a couple of years after the Olympic Games, I think cycling's been in a decline. And you know, obviously the attitude towards cyclists in the UK is not great. Could be better, let's put it that way. And I think it's only really started to pick back up now because of the likes of social media, more exposure, influencers and content creators potentially making cycling look cool, and that's where new kit brands have come in, and I think cycling has changed in the last couple of years, and the shift has been away from, well, I guess racing and more to just, you know, riding with your mates, exploring, gravel, all this kind of stuff. And certainly since lockdown, indoor riding and racing. So cycling, I think, is actually in a worse place now than where it was after the Olympic boom. Yeah, you're right, Beijing. That's right, Darren. Yeah, Beijing. Josh, don't overthink it. 3 hours free ride or 3 hours structured zone 2 with erg mode. A free ride, you mean doing effort when you feel like it? Well, if so, then obviously that won't be a zone 2 ride. Or it'll be quite a diluted stimulus. So, whichever one you want. Probably March, Ruben. Probably March, my friend. I'm not so sure, Ian. I'm not so sure. I don't know. You know, the thing is, like, look at when Yorkshire hosted the Tour de France. We reaped the rewards of that because we had the Tour of Yorkshire pro race there afterwards, and then that went like, that just fell by the wayside. It just faded away, and I haven't heard about cycling in Yorkshire for years now. So it's tough, man. That's a good point about Potalmo wheelers. So I take it you're local, obviously. A lot of cycling clubs have been left by the wayside as well, and that's really sad. Because that's where a lot of people started cycling, and now people don't start cycling in cycling clubs. TJ, I'm doing the Fred Whitton this year for the first time. Listen up everybody. Steve, my man Steve, is doing an Everesting tomorrow. First time. Send him your tips. Send him your tips. Keep pedaling, that's one tip. Nah, he's gonna have a good day. I can feel it. Ah, tidy, yeah, Dan. Blimey, that's a blast from the past there, isn't it? That's a blast from the past. Me and Dan were on the same team for a while. The Welsh team. Good days. Yes, I think I'll be starting late. I've been told to start quite late, so... Steve's doing it on a local climb out in Dubai. Outside, not inside. Oh, there's an attack. It's a big attack. It's all kicking off. Don't you even enjoy the jungle when you're feeling good? That was a nice steady bit of climbing there. It did string out a little bit, but I think we were alright. That power was like just enough. This is the only dangerous part, really. Well, say the only dangerous part, I mean, dangerous until we get close to the end. The graph makes the climbs look huge, but they're actually not that big. Now the sustained section. S-Works. Envy wheels. 14 degrees in here now, everyone. And it was 6 degrees at the start. I still haven't opened the window. I forgot to do it. This next big descent now, I think is my only chance to open the window. Oh, oh, oh. How many we got watching? How many viewers we got watching live here right now? Refresh the stream, see how many we got. One, 2, 6. 14. Everyone's at different numbers. How far away is this group in front? I haven't been to the front yet to see. Ah, he's a big old lad though, is Abrahamson. He's a big old lad. One minute 16. One minute 16. I think we're going too quickly. I'd open the window. We were just gonna go straight out the back of the group. Yeah, my plan for the whole thing, Nico, was to just stay in the group. Just stay in the group. Obviously, I think it's going to get really hard now at the end. I think people are going to be attacking. I don't think this group is going to stay this big, but I'll try to stay with it, but I don't want to be... I don't want to bury myself, you know? Not unless it just stays like this all the way to the end and then we do a little bit of a fun sprint or something. My creaking is back. Bottom bracket. Leading is a lot easier this side, isn't it? To the climb. Well, this side in general is probably easier. The full thing. Oh no. Exactly. Exactly, BPO. Watch out for the dinosaur! I haven't seen my spider for ages, actually. Ah, that's nice to know, Paul. I've had so many messages from people actually saying like how they love this Scott, and yeah, it's been really positive. Super nice. Gap still holding. 1 minute 12. Those 3 riders. Oh, how'd you get on a park run? Nice. Hey, see you, Nico. Have a good day. $225k to next upgrade. That's a long way. Ah, this is ASMR. Strong. He is. Strong one. This one is. Pace has really backed off there. Virtually freewheeling. Pretty much. So what do we do? We now do the... Trying to work it out. What do we do? What climb is that? That's the hilly com reverse, is it? I think so. And then we do a lap, and then we... So where do we finish? What climb is that? Is that the hilly KM forward? Maybe. Looks like it could be the first climb that we did. Anybody know for sure? So it's the reverse and then it's the final climb, which is the forward, I'm assuming. End on normal one. So where do we lap? Where do we come round? So we go over the top, come down. How do we then turn around and do the forward if we're coming down it? Bypass, yeah, could be. Well, it's not very far anyway, whatever it is. No, after this is no more riding. No more riding after this. Yeah, but it still won't be the fastest bike in the game, man, will it? So why would I be riding a slower bike? No, we can't go for the win. The win is miles away. That wasn't the plan anyway. I did say at the start of the stream, I'm just riding with the group. The group has stayed big though, which is nice. So if it stays, I guess I could have a little bit of intensity at the end, maybe, given that we've had a bit of intensity throughout anyway. It's been nice and controlled. I think it hasn't been anywhere really that has been super spicy. I've just tried to do like the minimum amount to stay in the group. That's the idea. Do the least, ideally, to be the freshest. 12k to go. Let's go. You're back.
I'm doing a load of washing for mine.
Can you leave the door open?
Yeah. Do you want me to put it on the
Yeah, you need to. Very windy. Oh, last chance for recovery, I think, here, folks. Last chance. Ah, cheers, Jason. Any chance of a turn? Discipline training. Well, I can do a turn, but yes, I am. Well, I'm not really. It's not super disciplined. It's just just riding along. It's gonna get hard enough now in a minute, I think. Yeah, isn't that right, Mark? Oh. Oh. Ah. I was wondering where we were going. Oh. Oh. Oh, lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Nice one, Mark. Cheers. Thanks, everyone. Whew. Now I'm going to be at the Virtue Slow race. I think that's how you say it, tomorrow morning. Oh. 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 Oh, I do. Nice to ride with you briefly there, Jack. Oh. Cheers, Ruben. I'll catch you on a ride soon, no doubt. The wind is strong today, man. It's sketchy stuff. Oh, it's a tough old finish to that event. Two little climbs at the end. One 5 minutes roughly, maybe a little bit less. And then the other one is just an all out effort, draining your anaerobic battery, whatever you got left. Oh, savage finish. Savage finish. Alright, I'm gonna wrap things up there, folks. Been a pleasure riding with you, streaming with you. Thanks for joining this morning. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll catch you tomorrow morning for a hilly race. I'll see you then.